Hi there, Libra. This is your reading with me for intimate love messages from your person. So that is what we're going to be looking into, what we're going to be seeing. All right, so I've got all of your cards literally right in front of me. So yeah, we have got Eternal Messages, we've got Monopoly Tarot, we have here the Monopoly, yes, it's Monopoly Tarot deck, and the Realms Mercury Edition 2 cards. I thought I'd just mention that in case anyone's wondering. Also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below for all the information on how you can win. There's going to be 5 winners every single month, so yeah, it's changed from 1 to 5 because we have hit 300,000 subscribers. So, I just thought, let's give away some more readings. But also, if you'd like to purchase a private paid reading with me, those are done within 24 to 48 hours. And then also all the information for the Etsy store as well, where I make handmade intention manifesting items, is down below as well. There's a link to my Etsy store. There's handmade bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, which you can put under your pillow, your wallet, or your purse. Check out the review section to see how other people have seen results for them. There's also face masks, crystals, divination, charms, coins, pendulums, cloth spells, etc. from me to you. Everything is in the description box below, and also items are meditated with and saged. So yeah, that is what we have there. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Let's have a look and see what these intimate love messages are from your person to you. We have here, you influence me in ways no one ever has. Whoa, okay. I'm planning to surprise you. Whoa, okay. We have here, I love you. Okay, Libra. And then we've got here, the thought of explaining myself and apologizing scares me. I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. Okay, they don't want to see the pain that they've caused in your eyes, which to me goes to show here that they are guilty for something and they feel that guilt really strongly within themselves. They have had a real realization. Now, this is for May 2021, so the realization is in May that, you know what, I could have acted so much better, so much more gracefully. I could have really not turned my back on you, because some of you, they've turned their back on you, right? And what I see here, especially with you influence me in ways no one else has, they're starting to realize that the people around them have still not been as supportive or as kind or as nice or progressive or loyal to them as you have been. And that is really triggering them, because now they're thinking, wait a second, you're the only person that was really there for me. You're the only person that was kind to me. You're the only person that was really there. And they're starting to really doubt themselves. From what I can see, there are feelings of love that are evolving. They're feeling triggered, very, very triggered. Even if they showed they didn't care, oh, they are feeling triggered. I'm planning to surprise you. They know they need to do something, right? They know they need to do something. And oftentimes when people feel triggered, they know they need to take action. And at this time and point in time as well, it's about sort of walking over their ego, because that's what people do, right? When they feel like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that, but I want this situation to be okay, or I want to resolve this. They have to walk over their ego in order for them to make things right. And that's what I see, is that their ego is getting lower and lower and lower and lower. It's going low, 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 low. You know that song. That song is in a different context, but ego's going low, low, low. Okay, so they do love you, and the thought of explaining themselves is really scaring them a lot, but the ego is getting lower and lower and lower and lower, okay? So keep that in mind, is that right now, the ego can kind of still be at a point where they're just feeling really overwhelmed and really scared, but at a point, the ego will get so low to the point where they will have to come forward, say something, express themselves, etc. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, sorry, that's really sweet, really the oh kind of moment. I feel in May there can be an apology that happens here. Right now, I just feel like their ego is still a little bit up there, but I feel like it's going to happen. Because, the thought right now of them having to explain themselves, apologize, does a lot for them. But that's going to go down with their ego, right? It's going to go down to a point where they really do come forward and say sorry. They do feel really sorry within themselves, but they also don't know how you're going to react to it. So that's what we see there, but I do feel that they are sorry here. Snapchat. Now, some of you may not have Snapchat, okay, I'm fully aware, but some of you do. Alright, so what I'm seeing here, mainly in the grand context of this, especially with Snapchat, is the fact that essentially with this particular card is that it's also about them sending a very quick message. Okay, so that can also be the message of Snapchat, where they want to just send something really quick, something that's not super emotional, something to just see if you are still willing to talk to them. So there can be a very like quick message. It may not be super emotional, like I said, you know, something where they're just trying to test your pulse or test your energy to see where you're at and how you feel, you know. So do be aware of that. It can be a very quick message. You know, the other thing that I also picked up with this is they might send you a message because they really want to, but they might also, you know, be a little bit kind of all over the place in regards to it as well, and they might like delete it. So you know how sometimes on Instagram, and I've noticed this as well, is that if you send a message and then you unsend it, the other person will still get a notification, but they won't see who it's from, and they won't see the message. So it could be that that happens to you, that, you know, even on Snapchat as well, like maybe, you know, someone sends you something, but then they remove it. So you still get a notification, but you may not know necessarily who it's from. So they can be a little bit sort of touchy with things, but I do feel like there can be an apology and a reach out towards you in some way, shape or form. But they seem to be very like thinking like, oh my God, you know, how are they going to think? How are they going to react? How are they going to be? You know, they're also trying to protect themselves as well and their ego from what I see here as well. So do keep that in mind. I hope you don't hate me. They know how much pain they've caused to you in the context of things, and also just how perhaps not as nice they have been to you, and they know that because look at this. Okay, this card is very telling here. They don't want to see the pain they've caused you in your eyes. They know the pain that they've caused you because they feel it within themselves, like, oh my God, I caused this person pain and I know it, right? So this is them literally thinking to themselves, I hope you don't hate me, because they know what they have caused, right? And even if this is about distance and space, like they know that that was not, you know, the nicest thing in the entire world. It says here, I know you can help me. So they know that you are of help to them, which I think is very interesting, right? They know that you have influenced them in so many ways that it just leads to growth. It doesn't lead to them being held back. It actually leads to having more growth. Leads to them having more growth. Okay, let's look at the rest of these cards. So this is Monopoly Tarot. Yes, you heard right, Monopoly Tarot. I love these cards so much. They're wonderful. So we have here Collaboration Avenue, which is the Three of Pentacles. So they do want to make things work here with you, right? They do want to say something, come towards you, progress in some way, shape or form. Then we have the Moon. So Moon is a very significant Pisces energy, which is about gut intuition. Like their intuition is guiding them towards you. They know they need to say something. They know they want to say something. They know that it would help them. So ultimately, that's something that I do see here, is that they want to say something, do something. They know that that's going to really calm their energies and make them feel better, right? So that's the Moon's energy. And also what's hidden will come to light, right? So again, they might be really not in a place to want to apologize or anything like that, but then ultimately what's going to happen, especially with the Moon, is that what's hidden will come to light. So there can be an apology, right? So that's essentially what the Moon is about. It's about like cycles and phases as well. Then we have here Provider of Logic and Impartial Judgment. So that is the King of Swords. It's about communication, willpower, right? Truthfulness, expression, them doing what is truly right. In many ways as well. Right now they can be stubborn, you know, they can be the stubborn version of the King of Swords, like very defensive, but actually then that will change in a way where they actually want to come forward. See, we got here the Four of Wands, 1111. By the way, who's been saying 11, seeing 1111? Raise your hands. It's the 1111 card, but Joyous Home Garden. So they do want things to progress. They do want stability in their lives. They want harmony. They want fulfillment. They're just scared, and they also are scared because of the pain that they have caused you. You know, it's a lot to own up to for them. So that's something to keep in mind. But those are the intimate love messages from this person. They really are sorry from what I see here. It's a very, very strong message. So that is your reading. Libra, I really hope this helps you and gives you lots of clarity, information, knowledge. Don't forget to check out the description box below. Oh, actually, do let me know if it resonates with you in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course, intention items which are on Etsy. And do take care, everyone. All right. And yeah, that is pretty much what we have. Bye everyone.